everyone. Welcome on in and happy Thursday. I hope everyone has had a survivable day or will have a great day depending on your time zone. I know the UK is still suffering a little bit from a massive heat stroke. You know, I am very happy I don't live there, but it's probably coming this way because that's my luck.
It burns.
I wouldn't mind having some warmth over here.
Yeah, but 27 to over 30
33
degrees.
on Monday.
You forget that I love the sun.
I love the sun too. I just don't like the heat.
Yes, but I'm gonna lay outside like a toaster.
I mean, outside is evil. I've been sitting outside in the sun for about 15 minutes a day lately because, you know, I can. Because I have a balcony that faces the south in the morning.
You have sun all we've had for weeks is rain.
I live in Sweden. Most of the year is rain. It's yeah. But yes, we are back here with some more Eve of Ruin, our high level campaign. And last week the characters leveled up to level 11. I hope you all got that done between sessions because it's about to kick off. I think you did in the same session. But the music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. You can find out more about his stuff if you type in !music2 in the chat. The music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay, starting soon screen, character information, and prettification of maps were done by me in Incarnate. The character art of Draven, Elliot, and Falcath was made by Nathan. The art of Nocteria was made by Lillith with help from Nathan. You can find Nathan over at YouTube or on our Discord. There's some sneaky little previews and stuff over on the Discord. And if you want to catch up with this campaign, Rails of Morning, or any of the other D&D and TTRPG projects, we have a YouTube channel. There is also a Minecraft channel. I haven't really updated that because I don't really have any content for that right now, which is fine. You can listen to me read Gothic poems over there as well. It's fine.
Ooh.
I think, yeah, Auguries of Innocence, and I think it's 2 Lovecrafts right now, not counting the one in the long form video that has another 2 Lovecraft poems. So if you're interested in that, check out that channel.
May I make a suggestion that next time you do that stuff, you do the Conqueror one?
Send it to me and I can do that.
Excellent.
But yes, let's go around the table and introduce our characters. I don't have a fun gimmick today that will work because 2 of our players are currently melting. So I'm not going to put them through too much strain. So let's start with Psycole.
Hi, I'm Psycole and I am playing Draven. I almost mashed the 2 names together again. The half Kalashtar Warlock.
No.
Are you sure about that?
I was not sure because it was almost a Draven Del Dawn situation again, and I'm like, no, that's not right.
It's a half Shadakai, not Kalashtar.
Oh, right. Yeah, any of those words in that sentence. Good point. Thank you. I'm just gonna yeah. Bye.
Go get ice cream.
Yes. No, you're not playing it. You're not playing in No More Dwarfs today. All right. Bye.
Oh, no.
Terris.
Hello, I'm Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I will be playing Elliot, the death/pain cleric, fallen Asimar of Leviathan.
Well, apparently we lost the cycle, so we're gonna hop on over to Nathan.
Hello, I am I just saw what Psycole was doing. Hello, I'm Nathan, otherwise known as the Art Arcana. Today I will be playing Falcath, the Dragonborn Barbarian, and I have a riddle
Ooh,
for
riddles. Yes.
you all today. I speak without a mouth and I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Write that down and we can put it in the comments because I have no idea.
I will.
We will pin the thing and you will get the answer at the end of this stream. Or if you watch this on YouTube, comment section, put it in there. And you get the answer at the end of the video.
I DM'd it to you.
Thank God, thank God. And Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lily, Queen of Ducks,
Quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
and I'm playing Nocteria D. Vale. I'm pretty sure that's my name. And the Tiefling variant bad.
Nice.
Bad.
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 Part of the bloody bees.
I have something for
She's
this.
bad to the bone.
Something for this. Hold on.
Oh, oh.
No, come here. I have something. Come here. There you go. It's a bat.
Oh, move it to the left. There we go.
No.
Ah, it's a bad.
Come on.
Bad.
I love it.
I have no idea. I'm gonna paint
I bet they're
that.
pretty bad.
Yes. Hi. Hold on. What do you mean we're all a little bit on the spectrum? Hi, I'm Ardana, or Joe, or Oi, you there, since Lilith is here. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts. And, yeah. I got nothing. I had nothing funny, nothing like that. Anyone want to give us a little bit of a recap?
Sure.
No.
Oh God.
Last time we finished dealing with a sorrow sword. We finished dealing. Elliot decided it would be a good idea to kind of move in and try to comfort them, and also call out to Leviathan for support, only to be slapped away by my queen, yet again. We effectively had to, unfortunately, terminate her existence as a way of freeing her from the pain that she was in. So we probably did that. After which, the lovely Nocteria went and decided to go and collect Numi, the ghost. Numi, the ghost, as well as Elliot's zombie that I believe that he was just casually lying around for some reason. And we returned. We returned via a portal to Neverwinter. But this time we were in the Pauper's graveyard and not in the elite graveyard that we originally departed from. We started making our way back to where we effectively left, and we came across Oswald, our erstwhile guide, who was babysitting Nocteria's
Lizard.
what is it? A wyvern?
Drake.
Gardrake, thank you. And yes, we are informed that the others had all made it, and that Oswald and that Lord Neverember was happy that at least 3 of the 4 targets had been returned safely. At which point we said that Eldon was with us, and we're just taking him on a brief tour of the Shadowfell for some reason other than because we're pain in the backsides and like to cause pain for our DM. We made our way to Lord Neverember's chamber, where we were given, where we were told that the turncoat that we had found from the cult had been given over to the clerics of Ogma, not Ockham, Ogma. My apologies. And that we would be able to receive our reward. And we could effectively go out and organise our own accommodation in the city. After a few days of dealing with that, and Nocteria whispering, just as we were about to leave, Nocteria whispers into Lord Neverember's mind that she knows his secret, that he's not actually descendant from whomever it is he's supposed to be, and therefore he shouldn't actually be Lord of Neverwinter. But anyway, we decide to travel around the town and stay a bit longer in the city to understand what's going on. And as we do so, we start to hear rumours of this horrible thing that keeps befalling the city, at which point Tony's wandering boss decides to swoop in, and we end up with a dragon fight.
Dragon fight.
Yay, dragon fight. We managed to kill said dragon, only for it to shout out, whispered one, that the secrets and sensories I give to you along with these mortals. Or that was its cry when it attempted to kill us.
It's what it said when it died.
Yes. Elliot decides he's going to try and revive the guards that had been killed. He manages to revive a few of them because he only had diamonds for free. At which point we get trapped in some sort of weird swirling magical energy, and we get transported to where we are now, which is Sigil. And we come across three very famous individuals: Illustrious Silverhand, Natasha, as in Tasha from what's his face, and Mordenkainen, who had cast Wish to try and gather people to help defeat Vecna, and we were the answer to that wish, although they did not particularly appreciate that, and therefore insults did fly. Elliot also managed to insist that Mordenkainen support with some materials for his spells, of which he's just gone off and got some gems and stuff.
He got one gem just to Fred Restoration. What's a nuts? Yes. And What's a nuts was they were all surprised that you were able to cast such a spell, because normally clerics should not have any power here, or at least gods have no power here. So weird shit is going on. Not as many secrets in this campaign as the other ones, but I'm sure there are still secrets. And yeah, I think we. Connection to his lady. That's all.
Yes, I'm sure we'll have to read into that at some point. At which point, I think we're all effectively sat around with said famous people, waiting to find out more about what they require of us.
Alright, yeah, you can have a point of inspiration for that recap. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
I shall have it for myself for a change.
Nice. And with that, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. And there. Polished white, gold and blue marble thrums softly beneath your feet. Water drips gently on brilliant ferns, the scent of petrichor barely noticeable in the air. A slightly salty taste lingers on the tongue, pairing beautifully with the scent of burning wood dancing down the stairs from the lounge you arrived in. The bald man who was introduced as Mordenkainen returns from the library, soft shoes barely making a sound on the stone floor. His dark eyes study each and every one of you carefully, his gaze seeming to assess each of you, measuring your worth, your abilities. Here in the strange room, you have some options. You can explore the space at your leisure. You have been given a room to dispose as you wish, or you can try to just lounge about, gather your strength, see what is happening. What would you like to do?
I think Elliot would like to plan a strategy meeting with our 3 hosts with regards to what needs to be done to deal with the Vecna situation.
All right. Do you say this out loud, or are you...
Yeah, he'd definitely discuss it with the group. Just, these people are highly skilled, very famous mages. Perhaps if we had a meeting with them, we could figure out an action plan with regards to the destruction of Vecna.
Sounds like a wise idea.
Even Nitwit is quite skilled, from what I recall.
While you do that, I'm going to find a place to sit, and I am going to chill.
Very fair.
Excuse me, if I may. The man that comes closer. I have an idea of a plan that you might be able to aid with.
Well, I'm all ears.
As he steps closer to the couches where you're standing, you see his form starts shimmering slightly. Where his head was completely free of hair before, dark brown locks start growing out, and his form straightens a little bit instead of the slightly hunched visage of an aging wizard. You see a straight-backed man with the bearing. Elliot, you would recognize this is a man who has been in battle. A lot of fights. And
So which is the real man and which is the illusion?
well, it was easier for me to move around, not being me.
Fair.
He scratches his chin a little bit. A short-cropped, dark brown beard covering most of it. Well, I am Caspathades. And this meeting is my best chance of killing that bastard.
What did you say the name of face was?
He introduced himself as Caspathades.
Ah.
That name rings a bell. I can't.
Yeah, it rings a bell, but I can... Does Tara know this guy? Or know who it is?
You can give me a history check.
That's a 25.
The name does ring a bell. You have a hard time placing exactly where you've heard it before. Somewhere in the annals of a far off place in the material plane known as O-Earth. It's the name of one of the captains of Vecna's army. But it's thousands of years ago.
And why would a captain of Vecna's army be so keen to take him down?
I was a captain when I still believed he was trying to make life better for the people of my home. I struck against him, following his general, when I found out he was not interested in that. Then I was locked away in a prison by that bastard, in a realm without time.
Interesting.
Now
I know where you disappeared to.
No. I believe we have mutual interests, and I have a seed of a plan.
What did you have in mind?
There is an artifact that can grant anyone any wish they want. It's called the Rod of Seven Parts. We can use that to send... Well, we can use that to find where Vecna is, and then we can use an artifact of Illustrials to send him back to O-Earth, where he will not have any powers to speak of. There we can kill him.
I assume this Rod of Seven Parts is in 7 parts that we'll then have to retrieve.
Indeed.
I also assume that we can't just use this Rod of Seven Parts to wish that Vecna didn't exist.
Well, 2 exceptionally powerful mages and myself tried that, and you 4 appeared.
How exactly did you word the wish?
The Vish.
The wish.
Which...
Yeah.
Honestly, I have no idea. I am not a caster.
Maybe all 3 of you
It was
thought of
probably
different ways.
Nitwit's fault.
Sorry, Psycole, what?
I was trying to say maybe all 3 of you thought of different ways to make him no longer exist.
That is a possibility. I do not know how magic works. I rely on a sword that usually kills spell slingers fast when it goes through their hearts.
Okay.
Now, I believe, if Illustrial's books here are to be believed, the first piece of it is where you came from.
Well, that's handy.
It would be in... Well, not exactly. All I know from what Illustrial told me is you were appearing. And as far as I can surmise, you are from Toril. You appeared from Toril.
I was merely visiting.
He looks at you, looks at your colorations.
He's a shadow fellow.
Ah, right. What's your excuse? He looks at you, Elliot.
It's a fashion statement.
Right. Well,
It pleases my lady.
ah, yes. Pickle. He looks at you again, Elliot. Looks up and down. Right, Lady Loviata.
Yes.
Not a goddess with a lot of sway where I come from, but I have been around long enough to know who she is.
Excellent. So that won't make this awkward then.
I am familiar with pain. I just do not worship it.
I don't worship pain. It's complicated, but I feel that suffering wasted is a terrible thing.
Scratches his beard again, looking up at the ceiling for a moment. Huh. I have never thought of it that way. Interesting. Again, from where, to return to matters, from what I've been able to discern, the first of the pieces is in a temple to Lillith in the Underdark of Faerun, a continent on Toril. I'm not familiar with that particular planet. Cannot help you with that, but Illustrial has a very well-appointed library.
Was it in Faerun you said, DM?
Yes, Faerun.
Okay. Oh. Also, could you DM me the name of this blah blah blah?
About what?
The guy that I can't fucking spell the name of.
Sure. Okay, so
It's either that or I will call him Carl for the rest of the campaign.
Carl.
Faerun and there you go.
Thank you. And this is why I love the DM, because she's nice and sending me this, so it's spelled too wrong.
Yes.
I mean, it helps me too. I don't have to repeat myself every 3 minutes. But just because, you know, I found a name that is hard to spell, looking at people writing stuff.
What?
If you're gonna make up a fantasy name, at least make it pronounceable. Not everyone is all
nice.
just going to read it. Some people actually have to say it.
And then some people has to write it out of what the DM says, and hopefully gets it right.
Exactly.
That's funny.
But I feel we are, well, you can avail yourself of this library to find out exactly what you need. There are some really rare books in this one.
Honestly, we've just gotten done defeating a dragon of shadow. What we really could use is rest.
Illustrial has given you access to one of the rooms here. Feel free to use that. Or if they have
Yes.
cleared out, the lounge is very nice. I tend to nap, I think is what you call it. Strategic rest. That's what I knew it as.
Yes, well, one needs to rest if one is to be at their best, so I don't begrudge you that.
A tired soldier is an ineffective soldier.
I agree.
Or unlucky.
There's no luck in warfare.
There's some.
Very debatable.
What was this that one of
seen
my...
some combat.
I have, yes. One of my superiors once told me, luck is where preparation meets opportunity. But yes, I have.
Yes.
Now, I believe we all have some things to deal with. If you wish for my aid in finding information, shout, I guess. Please do not use my actual name. The other two do not know that I am not Mordenkainen.
Ah.
Well, it would be very helpful. I think my companions might need some rest, but I would love to read some books about what we can do to get rid of Vecna.
I hear the last time a sword was ran through his heart. Didn't stick.
What does Elliot know about liches?
You can give me an Arcana or Religion check.
Which is higher for him?
I'm trying to remember if that would be
Arcana.
common knowledge, but I don't think so.
That's an 8, so not much.
You would know that they are exceptionally difficult to kill, and they live off the souls of mortals.
So would not know about phylacteries.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think if you had rolled above a 10, you would know about phylacteries, because it's kind of like it's a thing we as D&D players know about, but I'm not entirely sure. Like if you ask someone on the street, how do you kill a lich? Unless they've played like World of Warcraft, they wouldn't have any idea.
Fair.
But yeah, I'd say that they live off mortal souls. I think you would know that much. And they are exceptionally difficult to kill.
Well then. I guess we'll just have to stab him harder.
I will leave you to your rest and recuperation. If you are in need of my services, well, apparently I have the room next to yours. You can knock on my door whenever.
Of course.
And he takes a half step back, and you see his form start shimmering again and then morph back into the shape of Mordenkainen.
May I ask why you hide yourself?
I was given an opportunity, let's say. I was given an opportunity to get out of the prison I was held in, and I felt that taking Mordenkainen's guise would help me evade detection. And it served me well. And then I found myself summoned here, and it helped me even further.
So where's the real one?
Last I heard, he is wandering the hills of a strange little domain called Barovia. But that was decades ago, I believe. I do not have a real concept of time anymore. If you excuse me, if I am needed. Oh, I could show you to your room if you want. Or you can find your way there yourself.
I wouldn't mind the escort.
A room would be good.
Alright. So, let me see if you can actually see it on this map.
Where's the library?
The library is right behind, so there.
Better lay down.
And let
Good
me
go.
see. So there's a. You guys can't see the whole map, right? It's just the room you're in right now.
No, I can see it on the map.
Okay, so at the top left corner you have where it says side view.
Mhm.
Your room is S7.
Ew.
Okay.
So, and Mordenkainen and Kaspar is going to show that his room is number like S8. So it's right next door.
I
Well,
see.
as right next door as you can get in a pocket dimension. But there are like staircases leading up from. Actually, they are leading up from the laboratory that is across from the library. You have two spiral staircases. One that leads up to your room, and the other one leads up to his room. At the top of either staircase is a door.
Door.
Door. And he will also explain that Tasha's room is in the library is the one that's marked S6 on the map. It's Tasha's room, and the other one is Illustrial's room. And he'll add, I do not recommend disturbing either of the women, especially not Illustrial. Her wife is not in at the moment, but both of the women tend to have a temper if you wake them. Tasha just
Noted.
throws a fireball at you if you wake her up. Illustria's wife tend to get creative.
I see.
I like her already.
She's quite a remarkable woman, but I made the mistake of knocking on their door in what apparently was the morning, and the door opened and a knife flew past my ear, so I do not recommend doing that. Like I
Oh dear.
mentioned, I have no concept of time anymore. Now, and he gives like a quick bow and vanishes up into his room.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I am going to go take a nap.
I'm just gonna go see what I can find in the library. I'll be there after I might or might not find anything interesting.
If you need
Well.
me, you know where I'll be.
I will be around if you require me.
I'll come get you. Go rest.
Will do.
Good, you're Nocteria. I've always enjoyed a good book.
You can always learn something new. And you never know what secrets a book can hold.
That's... You do enjoy secrets.
We all do.
Alright, let's... Which is so done. Bum 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 ba bum. As you all start separating, you once again hear a door slamming and then quick feet running down the stairs to Caspar's room, and he comes out. Oh, may I? I just thought of something. I have possibly a strange request.
Elliot will raise an eyebrow at this.
Would you mind flipping your... I am trying to remember how to do this again. Would you mind taking your right hand and then passing it in front of your eyes while you say the word knocked?
Sure. Elliot will humor him.
And as you do, the world around you seems to shimmer slightly, and then about 4 previously invisible creatures pop out, standing right next to the couches, as if waiting for a command of some sort.
Ah.
Well,
I'm assuming this is why?
oh, Oh, it worked. Interesting. Well, that would explain why the wish spell decided to pull you here. It seems that
Care to
you
explain?
have some kind of link to the vile bastard.
Yes, we promised the Raven Queen that we would try to kill him.
Oh, this... If it is what I suspect, this was not a gift from the Raven Queen. This
Oh.
was a boon from the Whispered One himself.
Oh. That's concerning.
Probably, yes. I have no real proof for my suspicion, but I just have to try. Explanation. Some of the ones of us that served Vecna in the past were given the blessing from the Lord. We should not call him that. He is near deity after all. The whispered bastard granted a blessing that let you see invisible creatures and discern lies easier.
Ah. I'm assuming these invisible creatures here are unseen servants, then.
Yes, Alastriel have a few of those moving around.
Fair.
I appreciate you humoring me. I am not too fond of the fact that I was correct. That complicates things.
Neither am I, honestly. I don't want any boons from that one.
Indeed. Well, I can attempt to find a way to break that link. But, like I mentioned, I I realize how
I mean,
ridiculous it's going to sound for Mordenkainen to say this, but I have no talent for spellcasting.
and honestly, best way to break the link is to kill the slimy bugger, right?
Indeed, I am so glad that we are on the same, what is the saying?
Page.
Wavelength.
Wavelength. That's a new one.
Yes, I believe it's a nautical term.
Huh.
I heard it somewhere.
I like it.
Do not remember where I heard it. Once again, I am grateful that you humored me, and I shall leave you to your own business.
Of course.
That's unfortunate. And he's gonna briskly walk back to his room. But yes, Elliot, you do have, in terms of this, well, all of you have advantage on insight checks. All insight checks.
Oh.
And once per long rest, you can cast See Invisibility without using any spell slots or components.
Ooh.
As a blessing from Vecna.
I'm not sure Elliot likes that.
I'm not sure anyone with half a
Also-
brain cell likes that.
Also, am I
did
safe?
we get it?
Am I safe to assume there is only one bed in this room?
Yes.
Elliot will sleep on the floor.
Yeah, I was looking at the map and it's like, the adventure says, and the party can avail of the room S7 as they please. And I was like, this adventure is for 4 to 6 players. There's one bed.
It's fine.
You're muted.
Falcath will just sit in the chair, close his eyes. He'll slot his tail through the gaps of the thing so he can sit down more comfortably. He's just gonna close his eyes, but not necessarily fall asleep, but kind of just rest his eyes like the typical.
The old man is.
Exactly.
He's not sleeping, he's just resting his eyes.
Exactly.
No, Elliot is leaving the bed for anyone else who might need somewhere comfortable to sleep.
Right. What's Draven doing?
Draven's followed Nocteria over to the library and is currently perusing the shelves looking for anything that might relate to Vecna for Vecna, the 7 rods, the 7 rod of 7 parts, or indeed the Raven Queen. The first 2 to give to Nocteria, the latter for him to read himself.
All right. Well, Draven and Nocteria, you can each give me a library. There we go. Each of you can roll me a d4.
That's a 4. It's 2 4s.
2 4s. While you're looking through whatever you can find, what languages do you speak?
Sorry.
I have Common, Elvish, and Primordial.
I have Common Sign Language, Deep Speech, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish, Goblin, Infernal.
Holy
All
shit.
the languages.
Is that a bard thing? Or is it just a... Yeah.
It's a Lilith asked me if she could spend her money on learning languages thing.
Ah,
And I said, yes, sure, why not?
I will say, I think, if I remember rightly, I've also got Eyes of the Runekeeper, so basically I can read everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There are a lot of books in this library, and between the two of you, you do manage to find a few bits and pieces. One book that's very familiar to you because you found the same title in the Gnome Scholar's house about forgotten gods and hidden gods, ones that are not really worshipped by anyone anymore. You do find, I'm going to say you do find a number of books of mortals that have reached apotheosis, and you do find a book of artifacts containing what seems a whole chapter on the Rod of Seven Parts. What more exactly was it that you wanted, Lilith, in addition to this?
It was about Vecna and basically how they came to godhood and why stabbing didn't help.
All right.
Also, if there's something about the thing that she has from the first session, if the Vecna eye is just like a crystal that she could have sold, or if it's actually something important, and if it's maybe her fault that they have the boon.
You can find that information in the collection on mortals that reached apotheosis. It has like a whole section on just Vecna. Among such illustrious names as Balbane and Merkel, and Mistra, who used to be known as, I think it was Midnight. And if I remember right, Cyric was also a mortal who reached apotheosis.
Yeah.
But what you can find in this book on Vecna is that he used to be a mortal on a planet in the material plane known as Earth, and gifted with magical abilities, he quickly rose to power in a place where magically gifted commoners were not welcome. And he was born poor. No one really knows when or how long ago, because once you reach godhood, time ceases to matter. But even before he became a god, Vecna was a commander of armies who conquered Earth. And then he was betrayed by one of his generals at the moment where he nearly reached godhood the first time. That general cut him down, severed his hand, and poked out his eye. And utterly destroyed Vecna.
Good job.
Unfortunately, since parts of him survived and he was very close to becoming a god, he was not completely killed. And at this point, he had already become a lich. The book speculates that his hand and eye are part of his way of surviving, his phylactery.
Does Nocteria have the eye accidentally?
She does not.
Oh, thank God.
This is a replica of that idea of Vecna's eye.
She would have heard that they have gotten the boon from Vecna, right?
Yeah.
She will try to figure out how the fuck they got the boon. But not accepting the boon.
Alright, absolutely. You can give me a Arcana check. Draven, in your search, you do find the Book of Artifacts, where it says that the Rod of Seven Parts were used to destroy a demon prince and then shattered to make sure that demon prince would never be able to be summoned again. It holds tremendous power, but it is called the Rod of Seven Parts because it was split up in 7 parts and thrown across the multiverse. The Wind Lords of the Plane of Air were the ones who created this. And with the Demon Prince destroyed, the rampagings of the Demon Queen, known as the Queen of Chaos, were stopped. The rod can probably do exactly what it is that Caspar said. It can show you exactly what you want, and it seems to be able to cast Wish when completely assembled.
Is there anything that suggests where the other pieces may be, other than the fact that we know that there's one in the Underdark?
There's no as the pieces have been scattered across the multiverse. The book says that their locations are not known, but if you hold one of the pieces, you can find the location of at least one more. You will instinctively learn the location of at least one more. And if the pieces are not assembled, they tend to move every so often.
Brexit.
And
That's a 23 for the Arcana.
23 for Arcana. It was thinking back on everything you've been through so far. You guess it was the energy left over from the ruined ritual that you disrupted and getting flung through that portal that somehow connected you to Vecna. And considering where the memories and secrets from Eldon were sent, that is how the connection was made.
You can just... Draven would hear Noctera just sigh. Why is it always that we do something with cults and they end up giving you stuff you don't want and then you end up with a fucking boon? From a god you don't want a boon from.
She knows.
Draven died.
I'm just trying to figure out what to say. Well, yeah, I know you don't. Yeah, sorry, 2 seconds. My brain is cooked. Well, I can't believe that I've got it. Surely the Raven Queen would never allow me to have a boon from him.
Well, not to offend your lady, Draven, but we didn't actually have a choice in the matter.
Right. I'm semi-surprised that the Raven hasn't attacked me then.
Well, we did, including you, tell them that we would get rid of him, so she might already have known.
I suppose I should let's what did Elliot say again? Knocks,
The word.
right? And did a weird hand gesture like this,
Oh.
and he does it and says knocked, and he passes his hand across his face.
As the hand falls, you go from not seeing anything to seeing the 4 unseen servants standing by the couches.
I do. Yes, I scream, pull out my hand, crossbow, and fire them.
All right, roll an attack roll. Will
I
hit.
think it's a
25.
bad idea to leave him unsupervised.
Oh, hold on, that won't be a 25. Sorry, that will be a 24. I accidentally left Hex Weapon on.
Hold on. All right.
It's only one less.
That's still gonna hit. And it vanishes as soon as it makes as the bolt makes contact.
Shit. This is not good. Not good at all.
I do wonder, though, and Noctera will do the same.
All right.
With a hand gesture.
Yep.
Do they show up?
Yep. The 3 of them now. One was just killed.
Could you be a dears and help me find more books?
The 3 of them look at you and then just float over to the bookshelves as you hear the clack of running feet from upstairs, and Illustrial comes running down the stairs and just, oh, I heard shouting. Is everything okay? Or is everything all right?
Oh, yes.
Right. Well, no one seems to have been harmed.
Ignore the bolt on the floor.
Just
Ignore the missing unseen servant.
And Draven looking even whiter than he would normally look.
well, would you mind illuminating me as to what just happened?
I mean, there's not really much to tell. I think he just thought he saw something and shot at it. And as you can see, we have found some books to read. I do promise we will clean up after ourselves.
Well, as long as you are not harmed within my sanctum, that is.
Oh, no,
All in order.
goodness, no. The only harm I would have thought I would ever get here is a paper cut. I do love books.
Books are quite marvelous, aren't they? They collect the knowledge of generations, never to be forgotten.
Yes. Memories. History.
Yes.
Secrets that never was told when they were alive.
Hmm.
It's quite intriguing.
It really is. And it's so much easier to find proper discourse between books, while the opinions of the authors shine through from time to time. Books are never loud.
Yes, and it's lovely to listen to them.
Well, I do believe Tasha has fallen asleep upstairs. I would not recommend waking her unless you are fireproof.
Oh yes, he did tell us that, yeah, some can be quite creative.
Yes. Oh, if my wife should come by, please do let her know that I am in a room, though I don't expect her back on this day.
Oh.
She is dealing with something in Waterdeep. I have no wish to go there. The Master Blackstaff and myself do not get along.
Oh, that does remind me. Is there any books here about losing magic?
Losing? How do you mean?
Well, you see, we were on a rescue mission for a certain lord.
Right.
And she will take out the letter. Or from the diary, was it?
Yeah.
And she will open it very, nicely open. You see, I met this very nice wild sorceress.
A sorceress losing her magic? That is quite interesting.
Yes, and she was an oracle as well. And I think it's quite odd that someone just loses their magic.
It is indeed, specifically a sorceress. They are born. Well, sorcery can come to a person very many different ways. One of them being born with it, the other one being nearby, a source of tremendous gathering of the weave, or similar effects. For example, if a mortal spends enough time in the Feywilds near a weave well, they could gain sorcerer's powers. Or there are some vents of weave in the Underdark that could do the same. Most common one is being born with it, but I do not believe I've ever heard of someone losing their magic. Well, I've heard of wizards doing that, but that's when they lost my mother's favor.
Yes, and I just think it's odd.
It really is, yes.
And I'm afraid it might be a sickness.
That would be
And
horrible.
if it's contagious, it's even worse.
It is indeed. Well, there are books over here and on the weave and arcana as a concept, and she briskly walks over to the bookshelves down here to the south of the room and start looking through.
Noctera will follow and just see if she can try to help find. Because if there's something wrong, like a sickness or something wrong with the weave, she wants to know.
Mm-hmm. Illustia lifts an arm in, like, you can hear the swooshing of her blue and white dress as she just almost lovingly pulls her fingers across the spines of the books and then stops at a couple, pulls them out and hands them almost absent-mindedly to you. I do believe these three would be the ones that would be interested or interesting for this subject.
Well, I'm going to read through them because if something's wrong and if something is disrupting the weave,
That would
Even
be
I-
horrible, yes.
even I will lose my magic.
She looks at you, Nocteria, and it's... You've looked at people who come to you for help this way. She is examining you. You are not a wizard nor a sorceress. I do not sense a pact on. You are a bard.
Ah, yes. I am more into books though than most bards are, and I do love to make, little knickknacks of helping people. I've been on the battlefield myself.
So it is unfortunate that even our skulls need to see confrontation. But yes, your magic would be coming from my mother's realm as well, even though you are not a wizard as such.
I mean, every kind of magic is magical in some part, and if one loses it, it might be that everyone is at some point.
I am
And I would hate to see that happen.
indeed. It would. Well, if the world lost its magic, that would be a tragedy. It did once. I'm sure you have heard of it. The day my mother's predecessor vanished and my mother was born. I do apologize. I am the daughter of Mistra.
Ah, yes. I never got the time to say so, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh. It is a pleasure to meet you too, even though the circumstances are quite strange. I will gladly continue to aid you going forward, but I do feel quite faint.
Oh, do go rest. And I will read these books, and if I see anything in particular that might solve the mystery, I will keep you updated.
I appreciate that. Casting magic.
And I will send your wife up your room if I do see her.
Oh, you will probably hear her before you see her. She is quite boisterous one.
Well, I will make sure that she knows where you are.
I appreciate that. If you...
Is it a
Yes.
Is it a problem if I take these books with me to the room
Oh,
or
absolutely
outside
not.
the library?
Absolutely no problem at all. As long as they do not leave the sanctum itself.
Oh no, I have no ideas of taking them with me to anywhere else. Just that, and she will kind of look out the door a little bit to see that Falkaf is resting his eyes. I just have a tendency to start reading out loud, and Falkaf, getting bored of me reading usually makes him fall asleep, so I might be helping him actually sleep a little bit. While keeping
Understandable.
watch.
Understandable. You are quite safe here in my sanctum. Up until today, I would have said nothing can come and go without my knowledge. But it seems that casting a spell at the highest possible level makes that possible.
And I would like to say one more thing, as she has the books in her hand about to leave, and Lovely is most likely holding one book helping her,
Yeah.
because she isn't very strong. We are going to help as much as we can. I am not a particular fan of Vecna's ideas.
That is much appreciated. And if we can aid in any way possible, we will. Of course, you are not confined to this space. There are ways. Well, there's an entire city outside the sanctum. Just be very careful. The Citadel is an odd place. All manner of creatures from all manner of planes gather here.
I will keep my companions informed.
But you are not prisoners here. You are free to leave the sanctum as you please. And if there's any way we can aid, I know myself and possibly Tasha as well are quite drained after this. We will need a couple of days to recuperate, but we shall be as helpful as we can. Yes, I cannot see Mordenkainen anywhere. I do believe he has retired as well.
I guess he did.
I mean,
He also did show us where the room is.
That is-
But I will not keep you. And she will, like, rummage through her little backpack, or I would call it a waste bag at this
Okay.
point. And
Yes.
she will find, like, a small little vial with basically herbs that make you, like, sleep very well.
Nice.
It's a homemade one, but it does work.
Much appreciated. Thank you. And
Do get some rest here.
I do apologize for Tasha. We were not expecting anyone, really.
Oh, I had a lovely chat with her.
That would be a first. She can be quite acerbic.
I mean, who can't be? And especially if something doesn't go their way.
Very true, very true. I do wish you luck, and well,
I'll bid you a good rest, and she will make a small bow.
Alastiel nods towards you, and then she's going to move up the stairs near the bookshelf and into the room as well. All right.
And Noctera will just walk back, sit back down, and open the book and start reading semi out loud to make Falca fall asleep.
All right.
With a very ASMR voice.
There is a fallen ASMR on the floor.
Yeah, but you're upstairs.
Oh, I thought Falcath was in the room too.
Nope. Yeah, Falcas, as far as I know, sat down on the couch.
Oh, I
Or
see,
did you
I
go
see.
up to the?
I'm still on the couch, apparently. Let's just say I'm still on the couch.
Yeah, it's fair.
Either way, he's just found a space to close his eye, to rest his eyes.
And now the ice is closing very, very hard.
All right. Well, you do find some information on various ways that you can lose your the magic. One of them is being... Well, there are various ways to lose contact with the magic you once held. One of the most common ones is being exposed to an anti-magic field for too long. Normally, you do not permanently lose contact with the magic you were able to cast unless you were a cleric that lost favor of their deity and couldn't connect with another one. You're a wizard who made Mystra angry enough to cut off your connection to the weave. Or if you were a sorcerer exposed to either too much wild magic, and the example they give is if a sorcerer traveled to the plane of Pandemonium and were exposed to the wild magic there for too long, their innate powers would be overwhelmed, and either the sorcerer would die or it would just nope out of that situation and shut off for a while. There are a couple of instances as well where, like, the book mentions the spell plague, which happened a while back, where no caster had connection to magic, and spellcasters who were born with the ability to cast magic would just end up dying. But that was decades ago.
So no one has died, so that's positive.
Yeah. It still might
something wrong with
linger.
the weave.
Huh?
The question is there something with the weave in Vecna?
As far as this book knows, it doesn't mention anything that a god aside from Mystra can mess with someone's magic. You know, other than obviously with clerics, where they just stop providing divine power to the cleric. Or, you know, paladin, same. Just paladins who lose the favor of their deity. I mean, even Oathbreakers can cast magic.
I guess reading these 3 books that she was given is gonna take us some time.
Yeah.
But she's just gonna sit there and semi-read out loud.
All right. Well, you are free to dispose of this place as you see fit. The whole place gives you a almost profound sense of comfort and security. The walls and floors are thrumming with a soft, almost singing of power, and I think it would be uncomfortable for Draven and Elliot because there is no connection to your deities here. You can use magic, Elliot, but it's difficult. As if Loviatar is far away and hard to reach. And Draven, you cannot hear the Raven Queen at all. Your Raven is very uncomfortable.
I think partly because of that, Draven will effectively collect the Raven and kind of make sure that it's on his shoulder. But then he's kind of a bit worked up, partly because we have this boon, partly because unseen servants, partly because I haven't got a connection to the mothership. So as much as everyone else is probably sitting down and relaxing, he is almost bouncing around the room, playing with the weird objects to try and distract himself with physical touch of odd things.
All right.
How difficult would it be for Elliot to actually sleep with all that going on? Is he probably going to have trouble and have to get up?
Like, you haven't completely lost connection. It's just something like your normal prayers and normal connection to Loviatar is faint. It's still there, but something seems to be blocking it even harder than you were blocked in Shadowfell.
So I assume he probably lays there for maybe an hour and decides this is not working at that point. And I won't say grumpily, but possibly slightly unhingedly wanders back down into the library area.
But yeah, you do. So you do know that the first part of the Road to Seven part is in a temple to Lolth in the Underdark of Turil. There are numerous ones. But it doesn't take that long to find, for Nocteria and Draven, to find the, well, if you keep looking, because I as a DM forgot to mention, the temple is called Web's Edge.
Got it.
So Draven is just bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, I'm going to start poking at random objects around the room.
Okay.
Just to see what they do. Some of them might be slightly more forcefully than others. Some stuff might end up breaking. He might end up setting something off.
Roll me a d20.
Nine.
Alright, let me quickly check something. And roll me a d10.
Eight.
Right, let's check the list of stuff I made.
Was it Web's Edge you called it?
Yes, Web's Edge. As you bounce around and eventually poke stuff, this metal container that kind of looks like a lantern draws your eye, and as you poke it, and a gust of wind blows out of it and starts whirling around where you're standing, kicking off some of the debris that is just around it. And there is a heavy scent of ozone coming from this lantern. And I need you to make me a dexterity save.
16.
You manage to get out of the way just in time as this large whirlwind whips up and a bolt of lightning comes out and strikes the ground where you were standing, and then the cloud wisps back down and disappears back into the lantern.
Well, if he wasn't already awake, that would have woken him up.
How heavy is this item?
It looks like a bullseye lantern.
I have concerns.
Everyone has concerns.
Can I wander over to my pack? And I've got like hammer and crowbar kind of thing. Can I assess the general weight of the bullseye lantern and basically kind of go crowbar, hammer, one of these two basically weighs about the same thing, and then take it back over and go swapsies.
What size is the hammer?
It's like it's a 3-pound hammer from your inventory gear.
Okay.
From the inventory gear. It's not like a war hammer.
Both.
It's a hammer for the pittance.
Okay.
Nope.
No, we lost Lillith.
Hi, Lily.
Both the crowbar and the hammer are heavier than the lantern.
How about my tinderbox? That's only £1.
You guess it's about the same weight.
Okay, I'll take my tinderbox over.
And you do swapsies with it?
I attempt to do swapsies with it, yes, please.
You have no problems swapping it out.
Excellent. And then I kind of totter over to my pack and put it in my pack instead.
All right. Well.
What did I miss?
Draven thieving.
Because you all froze, and I was like, all I heard was something about the lantern, and then everything went quiet, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong?
I may or may not be attempting to steal a certain bullseye lantern that summoned a whirlwind that shot lightning.
Well, congratulations, you now have a lantern of controlling air elementals.
Nice! For how much longer? I've got no idea.
Exactly. But a while back, someone redeemed a secret menu item.
Oh, have I just effectively stolen the secret menu item?
Well, how
I
convenient.
have concerns. I have concerns.
But yes, it's basically a sensor of controlling air elementals, but I made it a lantern instead.
Oh, sensor.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell sensor. How do you spell sensor?
C-E-N-S-E-R.
How dare you not be in the inventory for in D&D Beyond? You've been in the backside. I'm gonna have to add a custom item.
It should be. It's basic rules, but yeah, you know, whatever.
Oh, maybe I'm spelling it in an English way rather than an American way.
So we found a lantern to control air elementals?
Yes.
It starts with a C. I typed in S. Sensor of controlling air elementals. I have found it. I'm going to add it to my backpack.
Valkav has a.
And then I'm going to read what it does.
Valkav has a brazier of commanding fire elementals, so we just need one for water and earth elementals, and we've got the whole set.
Yay! We can be the avatar.
Yeah. Oh no.
I have suddenly all the concerns.
But why?
Ooh! It conjures an air elemental.
We can restore all the elements, Joe.
Yeah, I think it's at that point after he stuffed that into his pack so Elliot doesn't see it. He sort of come waddling downstairs, his hair all a mess, sort of bleary-eyed. Just what just happened?
And I very quickly move away from the tinderbox that I have put on the side and start poking at another item and make it look like it was that item that made the noise.
Draven, we look with our eyes.
But it's more fun to feel things.
You two can go get a room together and maybe you both can feel things.
Hold on.
I'm not sure he'd like that.
I feel like you're implying something, Nocteria.
Whatever makes you say that.
My advantage on insight checks. For a dirty 20. Okay,
No.
maybe not. I feel like you're implying something, Nocteria. What makes you say that? Oh.
She would just smirk at
nothing.
him.
Okay.
And she did say it quite sarcastically, basically like, whatever makes you say that?
Well, if you're not going to tell him, I'm not going to tell him.
You both like pain.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily.
I would assume you both would like to have each other's company.
Are you suggesting the two of us should be in some way attracted to one another?
Oh, you don't need to be attracted to each other to do something.
True. Sometimes the best experiences is a momentary fling.
Fan art incoming.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think he'd like it.
Oh no.
I'm trying to get Falcaf over here to go on a date with anyone, and he has been saying no.
Falcon is just kind of there, probably pretending to be asleep, honestly.
It's like, I'm not engaging with this.
Like, resting his eyes, just like, thinking of other things.
Oh yes, I did have a lovely chat with... Fuck, what was her name?
Illustrial.
Illustrial, thank you. And she seemed quite nice and told us we could go wherever we wanted if we'd like to. That just to be careful if we did leave the sanctuary. But I do have a questions for you all. We do have a location for the staff we were told about, or like one piece of it.
Yes.
And I do love spiders.
I don't feel any real way about spiders myself.
How much
The
would
creatures that exist.
how much would Draven know about the Underdark and Lolth?
How
have I been? Would my queen have ever likely to have sent a mission, some sort of mission, or someone to there to do something? Don't think so,
Considering that
but-
you were level 10 at the start of this, she might have sent you to Mensa Baranzan, which is like the capital of the Sword Coast Underdark. How much you would know specifically about... Those are two kind of different things. You can give me a history or religion check.
I mean, they are the same, so.
I mean, everyone knows the Underdark is dangerous, like really dangerous.
Why did that roll twice?
And why did you roll with disadvantage?
Because the cat is currently pressing the keyboard shortcut that does it.
I love cats.
Disadvantage for you.
Yeah, I was trying to post an image of my cat right now. He's being very loungy. If you want to see that, you can check out our Discord.
Mine has just plopped herself down effectively on my spacebar, which is why it's rolled everything with disadvantage.
That's fair. But that's a
Advantage for you, Father.
Well, was it the result was a 13, I guess?
But it would have been the first die, so 14 on the die, I think. What was it? I can't read.
I mean, I can only see...
Oh, 13.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
So-
reading yes.
With a 13, you know that the Underdark is exceptionally dangerous, specifically for people who are not haven't grown up in the Underdark. It is divided into 3 different layers, and most of the inhabited areas are in the Upper Dark. Which probably... Most of the creatures who live in the Underdark live in the Upper Dark. Well, at least the sentient ones. You would have been sent probably to Mensa Baranzan, which is the capital of Drow society. And it is a strict matriarchy. And very dangerous. Lillith is the goddess worshipped among the Drow, and a lot of creatures also worship her in the Underdark. Temples, cities, etc. tend to be in the Upper Dark, as the two lower levels, the Middle and the Deep Dark, are not suitable for settlements. With a history check, you know that Lillith is a demon. A demon lord, demon ruler, but also a goddess.
As Nocteria basically says that, Draven will shudder slightly. It's like, it's not necessarily the spiders I'm worried about. It's the women.
I didn't know you were afraid of females.
Oh, I'm not. Not normally. I mean, I've only been to... I can't pronounce that name. I'm too tired. I've only been to...
Mensa Baranzan.
Mensa Baranza. Okay. I mean, that's close enough, I think. And it was only for a short while, but it's dangerous for outsiders, and even more dangerous for male outsiders.
Ah, so I would be kind of safe.
You would probably be safer than the rest of us, although how easy it is to tell whether or not Falcaf is a male or female, I cannot tell.
Oh, I could absolutely put you guys in dresses.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm still wearing this harness from a few days ago.
Do you need help removing that? It was just to keep you safe while you were,
Oh, no. I think he likes it.
I mean, I thought it feels quite comfortable. I mean, you can never have enough straps, right?
Right.
And Nocturia will look over to Elliot. You can always make it tighter.
I think that's up to him.
And she will look over if Falcaf is awake now.
I think Falcaf would practically be awake at this point. He's kind of just like quietly listening whilst he's just kind of sat like that, just watching the conversation go back and forth. Being like, what the hell did I wake up to?
He will hear in his head, using her telepathy, being like, I do apologize for waking you down.
You didn't wake me. It was a very light eye rest. Anyway.
Oh, do you want me to read in Elvish again? You have a tendency to sound off when I do that.
Perhaps a bit later, but I feel like, from the sounds of it, we have plans to make.
Yes. Seems like we're going into the Underdark again.
Deep joy. He kind of clicks his neck to help
And
loosen his
you
hold.
guys the dresses.
Come again?
And she will stand up. And she will be like, well, excuse me, I will go over to either Tasha. Though I do not favor a fireball to my face.
Would you like me to come with? I am resistant to fire after all.
What would be the fun in you knowing what dress I'll choose for all of you?
I'm not wearing a dress.
And it was worth a shot.
I'm
I
going to
don't
be
have the
more.
dress for it.
If anything, I'm more curious as to what you'll come up with in my case, but
Well, if they have a very pink dress.
Calcaf is going to show his artsy side here. I don't think pink is for me. Too much of warm tone, as you know.
Yeah, you do seem more of a black.
I think he'd look lovely in black.
Oh, he does.
I leave that to you. He's just going to sit back down and probably eventually rest his eyes again.
I was gonna say a forest green, but considering his red colors.
Yeah. I mean, forest green if I fancy a more kind of Christmassy look, but black goes with everything.
Yeah.
That or maybe like a slight
Hmm?
slight yellow, maybe? To get more the fiery look. Like summery yellow. Now you need to make fan art of you all in dresses for me.
I was going to say, Elliot's going to turn to Draven and just quietly say to him, she's not going to get me into a dress. It's not happening.
We need a drag episode.
You can hear You can hear Noctera chuckle for a little bit. I'm not gonna force you guys into dress it. It was just a bit of fun. I don't wear dresses myself, after all.
I know. Player comment here. I've actually drawn a dragonborn in drag before.
Oh,
I generally have.
I want to see picture.
I have to find it. I don't know where it is, but if I can find it, I will send it.
I think that would look fantastic. I have this image because you can do that in Assassin's Creed Odyssey if you get the... what's it called? The warrior princess outfit. It doesn't actually change if you put it on Alexios. So he's in the... what's her name? Xena, warrior princess look. It's beautiful. And it's like, that dress was designed with a lot bigger chest in mind. You do not have that much of a chest. I mean, the pecs are nice, but they're not that big.
My melons are meant to be free.
Or, you know, there at all, according to how this outfit was designed.
That is funny.
See, this is why Elliot won't wear a dress, not because he's opposed to dresses, but because he's got relatively advanced pectorals, but no hoobie-doobies, you know? He would look ridiculous in a dress.
Right.
Would you mind me asking a question, though, Elliot? Why do you follow, like, Leviatar, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She understands me. And I understand her.
You're quite fascinating, Elliot.
I'll take that as a compliment. So are you.
Oh, I'm just tiefling going around healing people. I wouldn't say I'm that interesting.
I suppose.
And she will, like, pat Falcaf on the shoulder. This one is interesting.
I think most people are interesting.
Well, depending.
We'll have, you know, as a whole, people all have their odd little quirks.
Yes, that's true. But some people can be quite boring.
Indeed. He says, with his eyes still resting.
I will agree to disagree. A person who one finds as boring is a person one has not gotten to know well enough.
Oh, it's more of a... I would say a personal view when people has lost their drive or dreams or fantasy. Dreams are such a powerful thing to have.
I imagine they are, yes.
Oh, I bet you have a lot. Or is it
Some.
nightmares?
A bit of both. How about you? What do you dream?
And she will look at you with a little bit of like a confused look. I don't.
No. That's fascinating.
That's why I'm telling you I'm not that intriguing kind of person. I do like to see the world, though.
Yes. There's something different about you. The more I learn, the less I know.
That's funny. I mean, Falcas have been with me. How long has it been? Joe, can you say roughly how long it's been since like level 3?
I would say at least a couple of years. I think we said like 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, Falcaf here has known me for 4 years.
And in all that time, you've never once convinced him to go on a date.
Well, if someone says they don't want to, I don't push it.
Huh.
And if he does finally find someone attractive, of course I will be his personal wing tiefling.
I have no interest in dating.
There is something to be said about connection, but if you're not looking for that, then you're not looking for that, and I respect that.
And I mean, he has kind of adopted me for godforsaken reasons. One time he started scolding me for drinking too much.
It sounds like there's a deep mutual affection there.
Like,
Maybe you two should go on a date.
You can see Nocteria looking with a very lifted one eyebrow. I am quite too old for him.
Really?
Somehow
I
that
just
was
look young.
not what I was expecting you to say.
And I don't believe Falkaf is kind of my type anyway. So I don't even know what kind of type is my type. And you can see her thoughts drifting off, trying to figure out what that even means at this point.
Maybe you
Well-
need to go on more dates.
Did you say something?
Yes, maybe you need to go on more dates. Maybe you need to figure out who your type is.
Maybe. Now that I think about it, I've never been on a date.
Huh. Come to think of it, neither have I. Frogs.
What is a date, by the way?
Oh,
Well, it depends
getting to
on...
know another person.
I'm just as if I'm it's just as fast.
Are we okay?
There's no. This fun. This party's just fun. It's a fun
Yeah.
party.
I don't think it's necessarily the party. I think it's just the players are just complete idiots. And we're like, let's just go there.
Yeah. No. It just been,
Well, I would say with intentional, like both parties knows of the date and they make it a dedicational effort to be there for one another and get to know the other person.
It's sort of the precursor to courtship to see if two people are compatible and might want to start a relationship.
Oh, that's kind of boring. Surely it's just easier to just get straight to the sex.
I do agree. I never understood that.
I mean, why get to know them when you can just... You're only going to be here for 5 minutes anyway.
Well,
There's more to it than that, I'm sure.
typically,
Falkaf, have you ever been
Yeah,
on a date?
I don't think Thalcaf can really remember that far back.
yes, Draven, what you're talking about is the physical act of sex. There is a difference between that and conducting a romantic relationship. You understand?
Yes,
You're
Yes,
on
I
about
did he-
that.
I did hear a bard talk about one night stands.
Oh.
Hmm.
You're talking about that. That happens when
Not
you
of that.
spend... Well, you're having fun, and you're really enjoying each other's company, like really, really enjoying his company. And then what generally happens is, at some point, the other person turns around and says,
Aye.
I love you, and it just ruins the moment. Ruins the experience. Ruins the fun.
I mean, it doesn't have to.
I mean, it always does, because when you sit there and go, "Ugh," and you pull a funny face when they say that, it generally means that one or other of you is going out of a window with no clothes on.
That's funny. You are highly amusing.
Have I made it awkward now? But basically
No,
implying...
Noctera's trying to figure out if she's gonna try and make you go for a one night stand just to see what happens.
Okay.
And sorry.
I
the dog's
completely
going off.
missed that. My headset decided to short out for a second. What was Noctera going to do?
What?
One night stand.
Ah,
She's gonna make sure that Draven gets a one night stand so she can
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
or Elliot, depending on which one gets one faster.
Oh, probably not Elliot. Elliot is demisexual.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go see if we can find this crypt? No, not a crypt. It was a temple. Sorry.
this.
Seeing as though we have promised my lady that we will kill Vecna, and this is a way to kill Vecna, this makes perfect sense to pursue, does it not?
Yes, perhaps we get out of here where it's... This place is uncomfortable to me.
Oh. How so?
My connection to my lady is very faint. I don't like it.
Perhaps it might be in our best interest to, in that case, find a suitable place to take a decent rest if you find it uncomfortable here.
Yes.
Isn't there a bed upstairs?
Actually, with the
Yes.
amount of time that Falcath has been resting his eyes, would he get a long rest after all this has been taking place?
I mean, you would have to spend the equivalent of the night in here, but you could absolutely, like, this place is safe. It's just probably very uncomfortable for both Draven and Elliot, and it might be difficult to settle down and get like a proper rest, but I imagine it would be something like, and I think everyone here can relate, you know, when you know that your body is rested but your mind is just going, I hate you and everything about this day.
So everything after you're 25.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, yeah. Like your body is like,
Well,
we got the rest we need, and the brain is going, we're not online yet.
Well, if we
what Elliot would
Hmm?
probably do in that case is try and meditate a little before bed, which is an interesting thing for him.
But yeah,
Well, if you're struggling with sleeping, I heard that Falcat likes when I start singing, though I don't do it very often. If you need a lullaby, that is.
Your singing won't bother me while I try to rest. But yeah, if we are going to long rest there, he will meditate for a little while first, which would probably involve him scattering some dry rice around and kneeling on it while he prays.
Ugh.
Wow.
No. Well, it's better than other alternatives, but still, yeah, no.
Okay, do you want the bed? I feel like your bones kind of need it.
I'm fine in a chair. I can put my tail between the struts, and it's more comfortable that way anyway. So if you want the bed, you're more than welcome to it.
What about your Draven?
Sofa's fine. But they basically
I'm fine.
more or less immediately crawl onto this sofa
I'm fine on the floor.
and curl up.
Well, if no one's gonna take the bed, I might as well do it myself.
Oh! Sorry, the cat just jumped on me.
And as the soft humming of the walls surrounding your resting place lulls you all to more or less comfortable sleep, you can all have a long rest. In a surprisingly quiet place. I mean, aside from the soft thrumming from the walls, no sounds of the street, no calling of the guard, no carts rolling by. It's quiet. Can wake up, and after a long rest, I think Draven, you would be the first to notice someone looking at you. And in the doorway to the library section stands Tasha, a bit more composed, but still showing signs of fatigue. Just looking at you, head slightly tilted.
I bolt upright to sit up on the sofa, turn to look at her, and return the look in the slightly tilted way, but in the opposite direction to whatever way she's tilted.
I didn't think elves needed to sleep.
We don't need to. Sometimes it's just nice to.
Yeah, that's fair. I was told I was being very rude yesterday.
You're probably not best speaking to me. I get told I'm that a lot as well.
Oh, I wasn't going to apologize.
Good.
It was just
You
a
shouldn't.
statement.
Why apologize for being you?
Exactly, I've been telling people that for decades.
If they don't like it, they don't have to be near you.
Right?
Yes.
People tend to want to be near me because of the stuff I can do for them. But they also want to tell me how I should behave. What was the turn I was told again? Oh yes, a lady doesn't behave like an earth elemental in a porcelain shop.
I don't see any ladies here except maybe Noctero.
Oh, hello. That's what I've been trying. I'm not trying to be a lady. I was trying to be me, and like I told your friend, I was told I was being very rude yesterday. I wasn't going to apologize, and thanks to your friend here, I definitely will not be apologizing because he said it was okay. I was going to tell you that if you want food, you just have to tell the heir, and one of the unseen servants will bring that food to you. And I personally think that you should probably make yourself useful.
Useful? Also, everyone's tokens have disappeared for me.
That's
I can't even move my token, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll refresh again and see if that helps.
Is above VTT having a moment?
Yes.
Oh, Elliot just died.
No, I just refreshed. There we go.
Right. Well, you are supposedly the heroes called here by 3 mighty wizards casting a wish spell into the ether, and the weave decided the 4 of you were the answer to our prayers.
Who were the mighty wizards?
Yes.
Well, myself, Illustrial, and Mordenkainen, and we kind of have a reputation, in case you didn't know.
I didn't. No.
Right. Well, I do have a book or 2 I can give you that you could read if you wanted, but I'm not here to show off because I don't care.
You care a little bit.
I
You
care a
keep
little
referring
bit
yourself
because
keep referring to yourself as a great wizard.
I mean, yeah, I worked too hard for that title to not show it off when I can.
If it helps, I have read a lot of books about you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, dear.
Now,
Yes, we all appreciate each other. Let's get to work then.
I would like to know what all of you can actually do since, well, the universe decided you were the answer to our prayers, like I mentioned.
I'm just a humble bard.
I have a hard time believing that, but I'll humor you.
I smash things.
That I do believe.
I am but a servant of my queen.
And I, my lady.
Right. Well, like I mentioned, talk to the servants if you want food. And well, I guess you can talk to me if you have any ideas. I do not have access to my higher level spells right now, so give it a few days, everything will be fine, and we shall be back to exploding things that should not explode together.
Oh yes, I have heard you're quite good at casting fireball.
Ah, you talked to Mordenkainen, I see. Yes.
Yes, but not only him.
Ah.
And I do like your style. I do not like being waken up too early either. Though I do not have fireball myself.
It happened. You explode an obnoxious person at the door once, and people keep going on about it. Well,
And she will get Falcaf, hoping that he does not remember her ever casting spells on him.
I want to do an inside check to see if I remember anything.
You have advantage.
I do.
Would that count
insight.
even as against yourself? Yeah,
I
why
don't
not?
know. Yeah.
Why not?
He will look at Nocteria. Sort of won't say anything, but like that stare of like, I know what you did.
Yeah, she would most likely accidentally have cast like evil eye on him when waking up, basically like a death stare.
Yeah, he'll like give that kind of stare, but have like a smirk on his face because that's the vibe that they have.
Yeah. And she will just like look at him like blankly, look at Tasha and be like,
Yes. Never cast spell on anyone myself, but I'm pretty sure I have quite a nasty stare.
Falcaf chuckling in the background.
How exactly do we get out of here?
Oh, there. You see that platform. Oh, I do apologize. Lastja has not. Well, it depends on where you want to go, actually.
Well, we have a clue or an idea, right? There's this loft temple that we want to go to.
Yes, the staff of the 7 pieces.
Your
Rod
what?
of
now?
7 parts. The rod of
Yeah.
7 parts.
Yeah, the staff that has 7 parts that we can use a wish.
I know of it. Why are we hunting that?
To get rid of
To
Vecna.
kill Vecna, of course.
I mean, it's more of an idea than I had. Yay! If you go if you're going after that one, I was going to say you could press there's a lever next to that platform to just over there, and she points to right where the garden is. If you pull that lever, a staircase comes up and a door opens, so you can go into the city of Sigil. But if you're going after the rod of 7 parts, that is not going to cut it. You are
No, we
going
need to go to the
need.
Underdark.
Sorry, what?
We need to go to the Underdark. Wait.
You are really muffled, Terris.
Oh, can you hear me now?
That's
Yes,
better.
We need to go to the
Nope.
Underdark.
Nope.
Oh, fuck's sake. How about now?
Yes.
We need to go to the Underdark. No, we need to go.
Every
And
time you say,
I'm-
how about now, we hear you loud and clear. Every time you say whatever
One
else
moment.
happens, you're like
One
you're
moment,
miles
I'm
away
going
from
to-
your
I'm going to unplug and replug my mic. Give me a sec.
All right. The microphone really doesn't want Elliot to tell Tasha anything.
Yeah, it's like, I like Tasha, shut up.
How about now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's just
That's
going to say we need to go to the Underdark, Nitwit.
Well, you're going to have to be a little bit more precise than that. There's an underdog on every planet in the material plane.
Was it in Faerun?
Faerun.
Yes.
Coral.
Oh,
Yes. Underdark. A certain temple.
I'm
What was it
I'm
called?
quite- I was quite sure it was called Web's Edge. The one I read about, at least.
Oh, right. Well, then you will want to use there's... Well, you landed on top of the table up there. That's not where you want to go. Oh, give me a moment. Let's see if I remember how Alastriel did this. And she's gonna walk over to the same platform. And she's going to start touching what looks like different runes on the platform in a very specific combination. And then you see what looks like spectral stairs just zoop out from the platform and a portal open up at the top. Well, I cannot tell if they will take you exactly to where you want to go, but this should take you there.
We can only hope.
And, well, this will take you to a portal, to an opening in the Underdark on the Sword Coast of Faerun, I believe. It might also be in the Sea of Stars. I have no clue. But it should be near a temple to Lolth.
Works for me.
Well, I do believe Draven has a tendency to find... What is it called? Crevices?
Crevice of Dusk.
Yeah, crevices of dusk.
Well, that could also be helpful. If I ever need a way into the Shadowfell, I know who to talk to. I will pay you.
Evan is looking around as if he's slightly confused.
Right. Well, the portal is open. It's not going to be open forever.
Well, thank you, dear. We will fully be in touch, though I'm not sure how.
Well, this portal will stay open for 24 hours. So unless you die, you could probably come back this way.
What happens if we're going to take more than 24 hours? And how do we get back here?
I'm sure Nitwit can reopen it.
Yes, but then we need to communicate with Nitwit.
She has a name, you know.
You can see her eyes
Yes.
twitching slightly. Oh, give me a moment. Meanwhile, please hold while the DM checks something real quick. Bum 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 bum. Oh, you're not helping. Yes. Okay. Tasha looks at the two of you, eye twitching slightly. And then she walks into the laboratory. You could hear some rummaging around, and then she comes back with what looks like a it's a wooden box of some sort, and she opens it, and inside, Noctera, you would recognize this as sending stones.
Oh, sending stones, they are quite handy.
Really are. So if you decide to not die but take longer than 24 hours to come back, you can always contact me on, or I'm gonna give the other one to Alastriel. You can contact Alastriel on these and ask to be sent back.
Excellent.
You truly are a clever one.
I've survived the abyss, dear. I had to. You can only do that if you're clever. I can take
wouldn't
you one
know,
of
I
these
haven't-
days.
I don't think I would be quite liked down there.
No one is. But it's
True.
your
I heard
choice.
stories, but
Yes.
maybe we can call it a date.
Ooh.
Why not? I like you. A date in the hells is something I haven't done in. Oh, how long is that? About 45 years?
I wouldn't know.
Oh no, not many people knows what it's like to have a date in the abyss and have survived the tale. I nearly did it.
45 years? You don't look a day over 70.
You are such a charmer, dear. Now, you have a portal to go through. Oh, and do give me a shout if it turns out that I landed you in the middle of nowhere. I would like some entertainment today.
Nocteria will take the sending stone, since no one else is doing it.
Alright.
Well then, we are off to the Underdark. Again.
It's like, wow.
Yay, more fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically
danger.
your home. At this point, Draven.
But the Underdark isn't really my home is definitely Shadowfell.
Tomato, tomato.
I feel like we need to have a different conversation. The Shadowfell is a realm that mirrors many different locations, not just being an area underneath everything.
Alright. Stepping through the portal.
Yes.
Sirenscape. Hello.
Hi.
Alright, Sirenscape is currently having a stroke.
So is D&D Beyond, so...
Trying to get this thing to work. Okay, why are we taking 5 million years? It is currently not really working. Hold on. Oh, let's do this then instead. Dungeon. Nope. Sirenscape is just not wanting to work right now.
Oh no.
I'm not entirely sure why. It just decided to completely die on me. Hello? Alright. Are we working now? Jesus. Okay.
Terris, stop.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stepping through the portal, you are swept up in what feels like a vortex of colors and various different flashes of light. That stretching feeling you had when first arriving here comes back, but not as strong. You're not being forced through the planes at this point. You are instead almost gently shoved. And then as your feet hit the ground, you are suddenly surrounded by a shimmering purple and glowing, almost golden cliffside cavern walls was the word I was looking for. And you find yourselves in a tight corridor. Behind you is the portal that you stepped through. And in front of you is a rock wall.
Hope no one here is very in enclosed spaces.
Not particularly.
The hallway you're in is... How long is that? It's about 20 feet. I made it 15, but it's about 20 feet long. It's about 10 feet wide. And you can see more of a cavern on the other side of the portal. But in front of you, you have this stone wall.
Oh, I see. It's just tiny.
Oh, this is an interesting location to be dumped in.
Falcath is dead.
What?
Fuck.
Oh yeah,
Falcath
yeah.
is
Sorry,
Oh no. You walked into the wall.
I'm alive. I swear. Sorry, I was just checking something quickly. Oh no. Okay.
I don't have the diamonds for Revivify right now, so don't be
I'm
dead.
alive. I swear.
But wait, didn't you get some diamonds from the people?
No, I got 1 diamond to Greater Restore.
Yeah, but he also said that there was diamonds and shit you could take as well. Why didn't you take anything?
I had to refresh my page because it still said I was on level 10, even though I did level up.
I mean, I thought that I was just offered a second diamond for Greater Restoration if needed, not for Revivify. Give me a second, I need to put a jacket on, I'm freezing.
No, if you wanted to, you could have grabbed some more of the spell components from the library and from the laboratory.
Yeah, they did say it was free to take.
Oh, then he would have grabbed however many Revivify diamonds he could have.
Roll me a d6.
Let me... Five.
Yep, you have 5 diamonds to cast Revivify with.
Excellent.
Now Nocteria is dead.
Wait, what?
Everyone stop dying!
Your hit points hit
I
0.
I only have so many spell slots.
You haven't done anything.
I know. Above VTT is having a moment.
What the fuck?
I will be back in literally a minute. I need to unhydrate.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
Am I alive now?
Yep.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh, this is an interesting place to be dumped in.
And look, there's a door.
Is it a
And
door?
oh, look at... This is a
Uh,
What is
door.
it? It looks more like a stone wall than a door. It has a vague door outline, and it looks kind of strange with the cliffs around it, but it's like someone shoved a large boulder into the space.
Can I tap on it?
Yeah. It kind of sounds metallic.
Does there look as though there is any discernible hole to effectively have like a key or a lock or anything like that? Or did you say you said it looks like a boulder that's been put on?
Yeah,
top of
it
right?
looks like a boulder, but when you tap the boulder, it sounds metallic.
Can I give it a shove?
Yeah, you can absolutely give it a shove. Give me an athletics check.
Excuse me. Athletics. Oh, that's a 16.
You give it a shove, and as your hands touch it, it feels like metal. And you try to shove it, and you hear groaning, but it doesn't budge.
Would you like me to give it a go?
Please.
Alright.
My weak little cleric arms are not suited for this.
Athletics.
Yep. No.
I have inspiration though, so I'm going to try again.
One moment. I will guide you.
Thank you.
I was about to bardic inspire them, but go
With your
go
permission,
guidance.
I will. Wait, do I have guidance?
Yes.
I don't have guidance.
You should have guidance, because you had it last time.
Yeah.
I do have guidance. Yes, I will guide you.
My old bones. That's a nat 1.
Oh,
Plus
no.
guidance.
Plus guidance. What is guidance?
D4.
I should have given you bardic inspiration.
Oh, to be young. D4, you say?
Yes.
2. So,
You push.
11.
You push at, and you can hear hinges groaning, which is strange for a boulder. But it
If we
doesn't
all
budge.
If we all push, maybe that might push. That might do it.
Sure.
I don't think I will be much of help. But I will certainly try.
Well, if Falketh and Elliot are lining up to do it, Draven will basically like put his finger on the back of Falketh, and as if he's trying to support, because there's not enough room for the three of us to stand in a line.
All right. Well, if you do
May
both,
I also use my telekinetic shove as I'm shoving with myself?
yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Also, I need to roll half my.
Will this be another athletics or?
Yep.
Ah, that's better.
Just needed some help.
Yes.
Elliot?
Athletics, you said?
Yes.
11?
Both of you push on the door, which is very strange because you're pushing a boulder that sounds like metal, and Falketh, you can feel it kind of giving, and it's starting to move just slightly. And then, right before it happens, because, Falketh, you have danger sense,
Of course.
the door gives,
Mm-hmm.
and both of you fall through. The boulder is still there, but you fall through the door, landing inside with a mighty groaning of unoiled metal hinges.
Great.
And as you step through the boulder into a hallway riddled with skeletons and corpses, broken barrels and shattered carts, that is where we're gonna leave this session.